The third component of the Staff of Oblivion is the Weirdling Beast, which is found within the Temple of Ix. Go there, lad. Find the Weirdling, but bring it back with the greatest care. Only the halberd you have can carry it, since its touch destroys all other metals. Powered with the heart of Nox's fountainhead of magical energy, the Weirdling Beast's bottomless appetite for pure power is
Look at
kept
that
well
creepy
fed.
creature.
Together, they create a supreme weapon against the evil queen's
Those
minions.
finger appendages.
This is as close as I can bring you. The Temple of Ix lies north of the village. You must make your way quickly. You may need the help of Alwyn to get there. Retrieve the Weirdling Beast and meet me back here in this clearing. Move smartly, lad.
Alright, here we go. We're getting the weirdo beast. Or, sorry, the weirdling beast. So, we have successfully retrieved the staff from the warriors,
Buy something.
the heart of Nox from the wizards, and now the weirdling beast we'll need to retrieve from the druids. Or, sorry, conjurers. I just basically call them druids. Alright, let's sell all of these helms because we can't wear them anyway. No, can't do that. So, bear with me while I do this one at a time. Doopy 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 doop. Okay, two more. Mighty silver plate helm, bronze. Alright. So as I mentioned before, you can look at the stats with the magnifying glass icon just to the left of my cursor, but the different tiers of armor, bronze is the lowest. Well, not lowest, but as far as precious metals go, it goes bronze, silver, gold, obviously, and then titanium, I think, is the highest. I don't think I'll really use those shields, but just in case, maybe we'll keep one of them. As I mentioned before, I kind of like to hoard consumable items that have like a limited ammunition, like those shurikens. I imagine I'll probably finish the entire game with plenty, even though that's what I spend most of my money on. Let's see. Like I mentioned before, I don't really spend my money on armor sets because there are plenty of great armor sets that drop throughout the land, so don't really buy those except for maybe like fire imbued swords or bewilderment imbued weapons. Okay. That's weird. So if you switch... Okay. I wish that if you switch between weapons, like a one-headed weapon, that you would just automatically have a shield if that's what you set it to, but for some reason that's not the case. Alright, that's where the archery tournament was back there, for when you are a druid.
Times, leaving chaos in its wake and black uncertainty on a stormy horizon.
Let's break some stuff, just cause. Feel indestructive.
I've heard
As you can
strange
see,
and disturbing stories about the land of the dead. Something about walking skeletons. I don't know who spreads these insane rumors.
conspiracy theories. Anyway, as you can see, I have like a spark power as I'm striking things with the halberd now because we have the Heart of Nox on the handle. So 2 pieces have been assembled.
It would appear the weighty responsibility of wielding the Staff of Oblivion
Let's
has
see,
been handed
White
out on a
Wolf.
first-come,
Already got that one.
first-served basis.
First come,
Certainly
first
doesn't
serve.
seem that it has anything to do with who is fit or qualified. If it did, the staff would be in the hands of one following the wizard's way.
I mean, well, that's just your opinion, man. I'll probably agree with you once I do a wizard run for sure, but... Alright, got the grizzly bear. Let's look around, see if there's any more gold. Hey, we have a prisoner here. Can't talk to him though. Doo-doo-doo. I am starting to notice that I am spending an absurd amount of time exploring every nook and cranny, like houses, rooms, storage, like this. So, I don't know. I think maybe on subsequent runs, I'll probably just get more to the point. However, it is really important as a wizard to buy as many spell books as possible, so gathering gold is important. As far as a conjurer goes, druid, it is really important to collect as many scrolls, knowledge of monsters and beasts as possible. So, I don't know. It's spend a lot of time looking for gold to buy these things, but since I've done it already in one video, one run through, I don't know if I'll spend as much time when I do the druid and the wizard. But anyway, I'll think about that. That's where we went when we retrieved the scepter for the mayor in the cemetery. I think there's some gold back here. Oh, guess not. Alright, here's the master
Greetings.
conjurer.
I am Aldwin, the
Aldwin.
master conjurer for the village of Ix.
He has a
The staff is
fantastic
now prepared
mustache.
to convey the weirdling beast. The beast is housed in the temple of Ix, guarded by the sacred order of Oblivion. You must go to the temple and speak to the priests. Here is the key to unlock the gate which blocks passage to the temple.
Thank you. Don't mind me, just gonna go rummage through all your private belongings. Alright, let's head to the temple. Oh, a one hit for the white wolves now, not bad. I think we're gonna run into some grizzly bears in this cave, if I remember right. There they are. A lot more powerful than the black bears, but not too much of a threat. Just don't want to get cornered, obviously. Oof. I'll just chomp down on some of that raw meat on the ground. That looks delicious. Oof. Sorry, pupper. Couple more wolves in here. Alright, this is a subterranean temple, which I think is kind of a cool concept. We're gonna meet some of the guardians here.
We have been expecting your arrival. The Sacred Order of Oblivion are the caretakers and devout guardians of the Weirdling. Once you reach the Weirdling, the beast will cling to the staff, since the heart of Nox contains the richest source of energy it requires, much more than the meager offerings in the pools. The Weirdling thrives on pure energy, which it receives from the Zon pools in the remote depths of our subterranean temple.
Got it.
With the energy provided by the staff, the Weirdling beast can channel the very forces of life itself. It is a weapon without peer, and will even channel a bit of your adversary's life into your own.
Okay, so it has
time to
a...
resume your quest, lad.
Hecuba grows more powerful with each passing minute.
Alright. So, once we get the Weirdling Beast attached to the staff, it will provide like a leeching ability. Every time we strike an enemy, we'll heal up a little bit, which is a great ability. Alright, we have holes here. We can destroy those round boulders by striking it a few times. I'm going to do a quick save. I'm going to purposefully drop down here, because I think there's some good stuff down here. Oh! Taking out giant scorpions is just one hit now too. So I'm becoming more powerful, it looks like. And so is the staff. Alright, a lot of side caves, destructible walls in this subterranean Temple of Ix. Hit the spacebar to jump over these. Alright, we have chests on the other side here. And we have a huge swarm of bats. Ooh, ah, 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 ooh, ah, ah. Alright, head through. Let's look through these windows. Oh, secret door. Windows 6. Okay, head to this door. Ooh, spiky boys. I think we're coming up on one of our... Alright, see these are like traps that run at you. It's one of the unique abilities of druids. Conjurers, sorry. Alright, head through here. And drop down this elevator. Okay, so once we get here, we have 5 stones in a penta shape, and they spawn 2 creatures from the middle, and then they drop a prize. Every single one of them does the same thing. Creature, and they have like a 5 to 10 second cooldown. Oh. So just get right to the middle. You don't know who's gonna spawn. But once they light back up, oh yeah, they don't want to get too close to those guys, for example, and especially hit the wall. So I like to kind of do it in like, and I like to circle around, go through all of them, circle around, because like I said, you have to wait 5 to 10 seconds for them to respawn. Once they light up, they respawn. Ooh, those grizzly bears do a lot of damage. Okay, what's over here? Another grizzly bear. We want to make sure gets a little closer before we charge him, because we're gonna miss if we don't. I tend to do that. Stole the bear's gold. Who's gonna buy some honey with that? Okay. Sorry, pupper. Can't gather any more mushrooms, even though they look delicious and intoxicating at the same time. Let's go back down over here before we go up the elevator. Ooh. Got him. Oh, we've come upon our first... I think these are called mimics. A lot of the monsters in this game, I think, are influenced from Dungeons and Dragons. Never got into it personally, but I am familiar with some of the creatures in them. So eventually we'll come upon some of these treasure chests that transform into these mimics when you get close and they attack you. And I'll show you the trick to figuring out which ones are true chests, treasure chests, and which ones are not. Alright, through the window here we're gonna see another beast right there. Creepy, freaky little blob with tons of eyeballs. And in this game they call that the Beholder. I don't know if that's similar to what maybe other fantasy lore like Dungeons and Dragons also call it, but that's what they call it in this game, a Beholder. Super powerful magical beast that shoots energy beams at you. Oh, we got some traps here. We're gonna jump over them. Ooh, jumped a little too far there. Let's break this boulder. Fall down here. Oh, another mimic. These guys are super beefy. They have these like scythe arms, kind of like a praying mantis. So we're gonna kind of avoid those claws as much as we can. Another grizzly bear. Oh, let's hurry and grab that. There we go. Alright, we gotta be careful. Right over here, I think I'm gonna do a quick save because we have some of the boulders. Let's get them. Oh! Okay, I screwed up. So the Beholder. Oh, you got me, Hecuba. Sick burn. The Beholder cast it's kind of like a Thorns spell where, what do they call it? Like static zap or something like that. Anyway, you don't want to melee attack them. So I'm gonna queue up some shurikens here. And we're gonna attack them from afar. If I can get the right weapon equipped, there we go. Oh, it's so nasty how they die. Look at that animation. Ugh. They're like a big sack of rotting flesh. Gross. Alright, let's move on here. Break this boulder. Jump. And jump. Alright, I was hovering my cursor over these because... Oh, there's the compendium entry for the Beholder Beast. The reason why I was hovering my cursor over those chests is because the little blue circle, it has a smaller diameter, smaller circumference for the mimics. And if it's a regular size like that chest there, that's a true chest. So as I mentioned before, it's going to kind of explain that. So if you're ever suspicious, just hover your cursor over these chests, especially in the Temple of Ix. I don't think we really face any mimics after the Temple of Ix, so I don't think you need to worry about it after that, but we're gonna jump over this gap of trap sets. There we go. Oh, hello there. Just throw 5 or 6 shurikens at these guys. They do cast lots of spells, like the ones to cause you to drop your weapon, fireballs, energy, zaps. I know there's a way in this little room thing, I think. There we go. Okay. Got some scorpions to give us a nice greeting. And there we go. There's something else over here. Got some fire. Alright, more of these creature spawning stones. I already have 9 potions, so I can't get any more. Let's just move on. Oh, okay, that's a regular chest. I wasn't sure for a second. One of those spellcasting urchins. Now just easily one hit. What am I missing? Where is it? Okay. Just a potion that I can't retrieve anyway. And some gold. Oh, got another. Oh, and a mimic. Okay. Let's take out them one at a time here. Okay. Trick with these guys, you just want to strike and then quickly step back. Get out of range of their vicious claws. Alright. And a little urchin. Scorpion. More gold. Okay. Can't remember. Oh, this guy's gonna follow me in here, I think. Just aim at the bottom. Okay. No big deal. Oh, we have lots of. I can't remember if that's a dead end. Excuse me, can you hold still, please? There we go. Oh! I wonder where these animals are like hanging out at. Do you think they're just like in a void, or do they just chilling in a den with their cubs and all of a sudden they get teleported here? They're like, what the? There's a human. Oh, okay, so here we go. On the left, we have the mimics. See the smaller circle? So we're gonna line it up with the bricks, do a nice charge. He thought he could trick us. But lo and behold, we saw it coming all along. Obviously, because I've played this game. There we go, the Mimic Compendium. Alright, we got that added to our bestiary, and let's move on. So I think there's some kind of weapon over here that I'll want to get, some kind of armor set. So we're going to backtrack just a little bit. I'm going to save just in case I screw this up. Do you see all those little cracks in the ground? Yeah, that stuff. Now there may have been something beyond those cracks in the ground, so I'm going to probably try again to see what's over there. Hopefully I left a... Okay, so this is where we're going to save, just in case I screw up. We're going to hold down the movement while I click the D light movement. Alright, just making sure this aren't a mimic trap. Alright, what do we got? Some kind of... Okay. Base. Oh! Alright, back up. And now we're gonna continue on. That might be a mimic over there too, above me. Their creepy laughter haunts my dreams. Alright, got a warhammer. I mean, might as well pick up, I guess. What else? Can I go this way? Yeah. Okay, there are two mimics in here, I believe. If I remember right. Yep, there's one. Top corner. Aim at the bottom of the chest. There's another one in here, I know. You can hear him growling. Was that it? Nope. There he is. Right, a room full of 12 chests basically, and 2 of them were mimics. Let's move on. I may have missed something back here. I don't know if it's anything important, honestly, but let's go check. Apples are super important. Keeps the doctor away. Oh! Hey, secret. I guess that is important. Experience will get you closer to leveling up. Alright, back to the room with the 12 chests, and moving on. I guess 10 technically. Oh, a nice breastplate. 3 spooters. And a bed. Just hanging out. Ooh. Let's do a quick save. It's been a second. So just a tip for you if you play this game. Those stones don't reset, they don't respawn or light back up if you are standing in the middle of it, so you have to step out of it. That's why I keep stepping away and coming back. Drop some gold, okay. Yeah, that cymbal sound means the prize has spawned. Oh, I hate those guys. Okay. Quick save. Now that might be a mimic right there. No, I guess, I don't think so. Maybe? Nope. Just a regular old chest that I decided to bump it. Oh. Let's back it up a little bit. Make sure we get a good angle. There we go. Creepy death throws I have. That's okay, there's the mimic. That one's a regular one. And so is that. Quick save. Ooh, that was one of those druid traps, the ones with the legs. So the druids get really cool spells. They get all sorts of nature spells, but also like meteors that fall from the heavens. And if you remember, when we were under the Field of Valor with the zombies, those huge stone fists that fall from the heavens, we get that spell too as a druid. It's very overpowered and I love it. Alright, I think we're getting pretty close here to the end, hopefully. Oh, I remember this area. So you can set up these spikes as kind of like a trap. It's really unnecessary because we're so powerful we can easily kill most monsters at this point with no issue. But let me kind of show you how it works. We have some bears in here. We release them. They follow us. Once they get into past the first gate, we lock them in to get spiked to death. It's pretty just a weird, gruesome thing that the developers thought would be fun, I guess. And he gets locked in there too, so both gates lock as soon as you throw that switch. Alright, lots of gold in here. Oh, we come upon the hallway with the force of nature spells. These are like sentinel towers, I'm guessing some kind of security measure. Ooh, and I ran right through one. See how much damage they do? Extremely powerful magic spells. Okay, as soon as you attack anything all of the gates in this area break. That bear looks like he's gonna run through that. Just like his old buddy. Okay. That's another spell you get as a druid, the Force of Nature, those green orbs that do a ton of damage. Right. Just feeling a little destructive here. Gonna smack some of these. Alright, let's move on. I think we're getting close to the end here. Do a quick save. I think we have another hallway of Force of Nature. Yep. Alright, we're gonna break this open. Throw the switch. Do a quick save. Right, left, right, left, right, left. Okay. Now we're past those. Let's grab some of this armor and stuff. It's always a good idea to do a quick save before running through this, because if you misstep like I did the first time, you'll die. Alright, quick save, and we're gonna head out here to the bridge area. We're finally reaching the pools that were mentioned before, the pools of energy. Oh, another buddy. Let's take him out. There we go. And go in this cave, and there's a bear. Stab. Alright, we're facing some pretty beefy bosses up here, so we want to make sure that we equip the proper weapons before we start. So I'm going to do a quick save. My inventory, make sure, let's see, I want some kind of shuriken that slows down the enemies. Let's see here. Stunning. Okay, I'm just looking at other options here. Alright, quick save, here we go. We have 2 druid guardians that appear. So we have 2 bosses to fight at the same time. Try to focus one first. Try not to get cornered. Stay in this circle area. Once again, some kind of weapon that either slows them down or confuses them would be great. You do not want to get within melee range of these beefy stone golems. Just aim at their feet and you should be good. We got them both. Lots of experience there. Quick save. Grab a shuriken and let's move on. I think we even get a scroll. Yeah. We have the stone golem added to our bestiary. Let's grab the weirdo beast. And that's the end of our chapter. I think we have to get back to the village and meet up with Captain Crunch. And we should be good. Oh, I throw the switch to open this door. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Chapter 8 of Nox, the Warrior Campaign run. Join me in the next chapter, now that we have 3 parts of the staff assembled.
Ah, stranger! Let's get to know each other. Buy something!
We will begin the path to the land of the dead. Let's see here. Just checking out some of this armor, seeing what I can get rid of. This one's like half damaged because of the yellow background. Anyway, I'm just going to finish up selling the things I don't need, buying the things that I want, and then I'll see you guys on the next chapter, Chapter 9. Thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate you guys watching these videos on my channel. Check out the next one. Till next time, bye.
Gather whatever supplies you need from these merchants and return to me when you are ready to leave.